What is up, Gamer Army? Welcome back to Psycho Gamer. I'm your illustrious host, Aubrey, and today we're going to talk about a couple little things. One that has just kind of been leaked out without being officially announced, as always, per Arcade1up. And we're also going to talk about another head-to-head cabinet that is coming out pretty soon. It's got some games on there. There might be a couple that we're not used to actually seeing on any of Arcade1up's actual cabinets. So we're going to first talk about Centipede, and we're also going to talk about the Mortal Kombat head-to-head. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and stay tuned. We're going to talk about some news, and we're going to show you some goodies. Stay tuned. All right, I want to welcome you back once again. Like I said, we're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to take a look at the Mortal Kombat head-to-head cabinet, but we're also going to talk about a Centipede reskin. So we know Centipede has been released once before, a few years back, by Arcade1up, but it looks like they are set to release it once again. Maybe update the graphics in terms of your side panels, your marquee, and also the screen as well. So I want to thank my buddy over at ConStorm Entertainment on YouTube here. Sent me some information the other day about this, so I just want to give him a shout out. Thank you for sending me this info. It did take me a couple days to get to it due to, life. Not the possibility of parole. Yes. But I'm going to link his YouTube channel down below, so if you guys want to go take a look at some of the stuff he has. He's a growing channel just like I am, but we can all use a little bit of love when it comes to any of these videos and any of these channels. So we're going to switch over into my computer here. And this is just the video of him actually showing off the actual machine itself. Now, this was leaked out apparently by accident by an actor called Noel Mirabel. I'm not familiar with him, but apparently he's a Cuban-American actor. But it does look like he's already taking these actual pictures off of his Instagram, but not before they were actually snagged already. So this picture of him with playing the actual cabinet. Now, one thing that I notice here that I don't think was touched on is, look at the coin door. Was this added on just for this photo shoot of him playing the actual game itself, or what? Because this doesn't look like that standard little sticker that they put on the front of it. Is this maybe a 3D created one? It does look like it's got a little bit of silver there, so it makes me wonder if they were actually trying to go for more of an authentic feel with this than any other Arcade1up cabinet. But again, this could be specifically for this photo shoot. The actual Centipede marquee there, it is backlit, so it does look like they are going for a more authentic look, especially when it comes to the layout and design of the actual cabinet itself. So I can't tell if he's actually playing, but I think he actually is, because there was a video released. I'm not going to play that video for you, but if you want to take a look at that video, go on over to ConStorm Entertainment. Again, I will link this video to his channel, just so you guys go take a look at it. So it is really good quality when it comes to the pictures, even though they were taken directly from Instagram. But, hey, you get them where you can get them, right? This is another picture of this photo shoot. Oh, a little too far in there. And you can see the art on the side. You can see the actual riser there. So you definitely know that this is going to be an actual Arcade1up release. And you got one more that actually shows the art a whole lot better on the side with the big Centipede and all the other little enemies and creatures that you're going to find in the actual game itself. So when is this going to be released? Is this going to be officially made by Arcade1up, or is this going to be a third-party vendor that they're going to reach out and actually go through again, like with the other Atari Legacy Edition remakes, reskins, whatever you want to actually call them? So I guess we're going to see in the coming future. Will it be up by Christmas? We're still waiting for Killer Instinct. That's all I can really say. So the next game we're going to kind of take a more in-depth look at, because I don't believe I've actually done it yet, is this Mortal Kombat head-to-head arcade table, which you can actually add to your cart to pre-order directly from Arcade1up themselves. So we're going to take a look at the pictures first, because I love the pictures. So as you can see, it actually has the style of Mortal Kombat 2 pretty much all over the place when it comes to this. It has your traditional buttons for Mortal Kombat, but you can see the side art's got Raiden in there. So the art does look really good. If you guys have the room for these things, or if you're trying to make an entire wing of head-to-head cabinets, this would be a really good option for you to go with, just to have something that two people can sit down at. Now, obviously you are going to want to go get a couple of stools, if you can even find any on the Arcade1up website, because they tend to go really, really fast. But places like Walmart, they've been getting them pretty readily available, whether they're official Arcade1ups, whether they're third-party ones. You're generally looking anywhere from about $40 up to about $80, depends on which ones you get and what style and design you want to get. You have kind of the front look there. So you have like your run button, you have your punches, you have your kicks, you have your block, and then looks like you have your omnidirectional arcade stick. You have your volume control, your on and off, and then you have all of your nice plexiglass and topper art right here as well. So you got about a half dozen screws, maybe about 8 screws holding the whole plexiglass top on. So you definitely don't want to tighten those down too tight. Make them snug, guys. Don't put them down too tight. And for the love of God, make sure you take the covering, the protector off of both sides of it, or else you're going to look like you're playing the game through a glass of milk. Yes, a glass of milk. So there's your straight top-down fighting. It does have 2 screens, which is typical when it comes to these head-to-head type cabinets. So there's your other side art with Raiden, and it's just going to go right back again to the quarter side. So here's basically what the website says. Face your competition literally with the Mortal Kombat head-to-head arcade table from Arcade1up, bringing you authentic retro gaming experiences in an affordable classic cocktail form factor. They are called cocktail cabinets, cocktail tables as well. Arcade1up head-to-heads are a must-haves for your family game room, man cave, or a welcome distraction in the office. Standing 29 inches high, which you definitely will want to have a couple stools. Head-to-heads play great, look great, and are instant conversation pieces. And yes, they have clear cover tops to protect from those accidental spills, as they should. Easily assembled, you'll be executing those over-the-top Mortal Kombat finishing moves in no time. I'm not sure how long it will take to build one of these machines. I know Big Green back there, Ninja Turtles, it took me about an hour, hour and a half, only because I messed up on the riser on the bottom and had to tear it apart and redo it all over again. Satiate your thirst for digital blood with the eternally popular Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 would be worth it just on its own. Ships to the USA and Canada only. Your card will be charged when you place your order. Canadian customers, please note the shipping to your location may be subject to duties and taxes. So you may have to pay more money than this $6.99 that they're actually charging. The games, you already know the 3 games, but you are going to be looking at other classics such as Rampage, Joust, Gauntlet, Defender, Gorf, Root Beer Tapper, Klax, Toobin, and Sinistar. So you have some really, really good games that are going to be on it. So this is definitely worth you getting if you don't already have one of these cabinets that have more of these games. Now, I do like Toobin right there. If you're not familiar with Toobin, it's basically you're sitting in an inner tube and you're going down stream, I guess you could say. You're trying to avoid things like rocks and branches and things like that. So the way they've actually got their control panel set up here is exactly as you're seeing right here. Or going to the left, going to the right, paddling, and all that as well. So if you're not familiar with it, go take a look at some videos. There are some really nice videos of people playing Toobin online. 17-inch color LCD screen, 2 control panels, speakers on each side, 2 clear deck protectors, clear protective top surface, adjustable volume, weighs about 68 pounds, and the height is going to be 29 inches high, 23 35.63 inches deep and 35.67 inches wide. So $699.99. I don't see an actual release date for it specifically, but there are some good things that you'll be able to get out of this game. There's some really nice games, especially when you start looking at the games that are being released. I mean, just those 3 games alone, I'm surprised they didn't just release this with all 3 Mortal Kombat games. Maybe toss 4 in there. Yeah, I doubt their equipment could handle 4 right now, but at least up to 3 is good. And since you do have a few of these other ones, you know, Gauntlet and Defender and Rampage and Joust, those are all great classic games that anybody would love to play. So that's good for today, guys. I hope you like the little bit of information that was released. Also, I hope you like the look at Mortal Kombat Head-to-Head. It is going to be a nice addition for anybody's arcade, or if you just want to have it around the house. You don't necessarily have to have a whole arcade, but this could be your first purchase towards getting your arcade as well. So one other thing, too, that I noticed online that some people were talking about, there is a software update for NBA Jam. I haven't seen exactly what it's for, but it's probably going to be fixing some of the gameplay and menus that some people have said were broken. So if you know exactly what it is that the NBA Jam update is going to do, please post it down below. I appreciate you guys coming and posting and sharing information with me that I can pass on to the rest of you. So it is great that we are starting to build a little bit of a community here, and you guys are willing to communicate with me about stuff. So hopefully we'll get more great conversations here. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe, guys. I'll try to get another video to you soon without having a 1 to 2 week period of walking away because of life and work. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you coming out. Till next time, guys, game on.